All right, blue-red tempo. Before anybody asks, I don't know if these cards are good. The reason why I'm playing Magic today is because I don't know if these cards are good. Last time we had 2 Ionize in the sideboard, and they felt really good when I kept boarding them in. So I'm starting with 3 Ionize and 3 Remand as the counterspells in my main deck. I've slotted the Grim Lavamancers into the sideboard, so I want to try a creature configuration that hedges blue-white and Jeskai control a little bit, because if I'm playing this at the Invitational, I expect a lot of good players to be playing those decks. So I've got a split of Vendilion Clique and Soul-Scar Mage as supplemental threats past our Delver, Snap, and Nimble Obstructionist. I also have a Miser copy of Wizard's Retort in the sideboard. You'll note that I've cut all the copies of Disdainful Stroke because I have both Ionize and Wizard's Retort as additional hard counters for a lot of the matchups where Disdainful Stroke is good. So that's the short TLDR of why I've kind of done the things I've done. One other thing to note in the mana base is you see I've got 2 Faerie Conclaves here in the mana base. Because I added more red sources in other places, I think Faerie Conclave's always been the better creature land than Wandering Fumarole, but when I had fewer red sources, I needed the fixing from Fumarole, and because I've added mountains and steam vents, I think I have enough red and can afford to play the evasive creature land in Faerie Conclave. We've played Faerie Conclave in the past, and then I decided I wanted the fixing better, more than the better creature land. Alright, let's do it. There's a Glacial Fortress. Settle in chat. This could actually be a long league. Sometimes these leagues are up to 2 hours. This matchup actually has a lot of play to it in my experience. It's not like a green-black matchup. The black-based, the Thoughtseize-based mirror matches in Modern are some of the worst Magic I've ever played. These blue-based pseudo mirrors are a lot of fun in my experience. Have a lot of back and forth play to them a lot of the time. What other decks do you think have a good blue-white and Jeskai matchup? Amulet Titan has a pretty good matchup against those decks. That's another deck I'm considering. In fact, having a kind of bad matchup against these decks is one of the reasons why I am considering not playing Elves at the Invitational. I think I'm just fetch shocking again here. Again, I just want to leave all my basics in my deck against their Path to Exile Field of Ruin deck. I know I could get a point of damage with Prowess later with this, but I kind of want to leave 3 mana up next turn anyway, so I just want to go ahead and do this. I would love a creature land, thank you. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and play attack with the Soul-Scar Mage, and then I think I'm just going to jam Delver. I do not want to play a deck at the Invitational that involves losing to Graveyard Hate. I think if I was going to play a deck that lost to Graveyard Hate at the Invitational, it would be Bridgevine or Dredge, and I don't think I want to play either of those decks. The decks that fold to Graveyard Hate generally don't get to beat their opponents. Their opponents decide if they want to beat them, and that's not an experience that I enjoy as a Magic player. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad that they're doing this now, and I can't Nimble Obstructionist it. Yeah, Ken thinks Bridgevine is really good. And I concur. I think Bridgevine is great. I'll stop on my upkeep here so I can fetch away a... Oh, they're Jeskai. That's unfortunate. So the fact that they're Jeskai means the fact that I've been fetching really aggressively is probably bad for me. I would not like to reveal that. I would not like to draw that. No, I don't really care for the play patterns that humans generates. Just not a fan. Yeah, that's fine. Grixis Goryo is actually a deck I've been thinking about maybe playing at the Invitational. The deck's a lot of fun and pretty powerful. I think I'm going to play the Vendilion Clique now to play around Cryptic Command. That's a handful of cards. The fact that we drew a basic island here really sucks. Yeah, you can keep all those. No, I don't like spirits. Maybe I should push the snap? I don't know. Magic's an incredibly low variance game. I think playing tempo decks that don't have access to Lightning Bolt is medium. Yeah, if I was gonna play a tribal deck, I would definitely play Elves. To get some chip shots in here. A targeting Path to Exile here. I think this is fine, right? I don't even think I want to remand this. I have another basic to go get. They have Terminus, Cryptic, Logic Knot, and then one card I don't know. Mutavault is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I have 7 mana here, right? Unfortunately, I can't Nimble Remand and Nimble Obstructionist, which kind of sucks. Because if I leave the Snapcaster Mage in play, it's going to block the Mutavault anyways, and they have the Mutavault covered with the Field of Runes, so I really feel like I'm not, like, standing to gain anything by doing that. Like, why is that, why do I care about the Mutavault, basically? Would be my question. So they have Cryptic, Terminus, Logic Knot, and then one card, 2 cards I don't know. I think I'm just gonna kill this. There's a deck list on your screen, Pooh Bear. If you're on mobile, you can type !deck in chat to get a link to the deck list. And I think I'm just remanding a Logic Knot here. So they have Terminus in their hand. I think I just have to, like, do this and hope to kill them. They get 2 looks at an untapped land here. Yeah, I think I needed them to miss on one of these 2 turns. I need them to either miss on this hit or miss on the turn that they miracled the Terminus. Hit the bad end of it here a little bit. Just gonna move along with our life. 20 Thunder 3, thank you for the 10-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here with that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Honestly, I think I'm gonna lean in. I'm probably gonna end up leaning into playing Elves at the Invitational, just because I really haven't been enjoying any of these interactive decks in Modern. It's been tough recently. Just have not been having fun with them. Elves is a good time. It just gets to run people down. I think that's what I want to do. Trim these for some counter spells. I don't think this is an Alpine Moon matchup. Yeah, we're trying out a bunch of Ionize here. Brand isn't consistent enough. The deck's really sweet when it works, but on average, it just like doesn't do anything too much of the time. Elves is less explosive than some of the other decks in Modern, but it's very consistent. It's 3 blue-white control players and 3 Tron players. Sounds like you should be a standard player, Stone and Oak. No, if I'm spending $1,000 to go to the Invitational, I'd like to give myself a chance to win. And Elves is like a deck that I like kind of enjoy playing. That's very good. Then I can just like, if I like lock into something like Elves, I can just like work on focusing on Standard. Now, sweepers are different than cards like Leyline of the Void and Surgical Extraction, Janice. Also, I think Elves has the tools to play through sweepers with its card advantage a frequent amount of the time. I've played a lot of Elves, and there are plenty of games where you beat like 2 to 3 sweepers. We're going to be playing Standard tonight, so my stream schedule is changing moving forward. I'm not going to have regular Thursday or Friday during the daytime streams anymore, but I'm going to be doing a Wednesday night and a Friday afternoon into evening streams. So my Monday through Wednesday is going to be the same, but I'm adding a Wednesday night stream in addition, so I'm going to do a second stream today, and I'll be doing a Friday stream as well. My Delver did actually just flip, which is sweet. Oh, please, for the love of God, pass the turn. Sweet. So hopefully they're dead here. This Nimble Obstructionist card is really good when people don't play around it. Stone Renew, draw a card. Hope you draw Terminus next turn. Yeah, learned your lesson, huh? Learned your lesson. Path me, baby. Helix sucks. Helix means we don't get a land. It means they buffer their health total back up, which is bad for us. Okay, found a second blue for the Wizard's Retort, so we got that going for us. I think I'm just gonna bolt them here. Just like puts them to 9. Sign me up. Oh, Bolt over Wizard Lightning? Yeah, I'm just not paying attention. Definitely should have Wizard Lightning there. Playing the Wizard Lightning is basically strictly better. There's some fringe case where it's not strictly better, but it's pretty close to strictly better. It's a real shame I don't have another blue source here. If I had another blue source, we'd be in such an absurd spot. No, I don't really travel to play in paper tournaments much anymore. It's just very expensive to do so. The face is the place, chat. The face is the place. This is our 5th land, which is nice. They're down to 6. They have Snapcaster Mages and a Helix in their bin, though. They probably have more Helixes in their deck, so it's a little bit scary. It's like Timely Reinforcements, gain 6. Field of Ruin, sure. I greatly prefer playing digital Magic to playing paper Magic. You just get to play so much more actual Magic when you're playing digitally, and you don't have to worry about people cheating. Magic doesn't really punish people for cheating, so cheating tends to be a big problem. I top 8'd the Open in Indianapolis earlier this year. Playing this deck, actually. This matchup is definitely harder for this deck than straight blue-white control because they have more efficient removal. And they have Lightning Helix to gain them health back. Fair. I don't think I want to force a trade here. I might need to take a break from this format for a week. Playing good standard has made playing this format so much less enjoyable. Oh, it's not been a good scene. It's like it's been so long since standard's been good that just like I'd forgotten how many bad games there are in this format. Yeah, we're definitely playing standard tonight. I might just do standard on Friday. I might just like put the modern queue on hold for a little bit and come back to it later. Standard, sweet, arena's great, and modern's just been incredibly frustrating. I'm gonna finish this league out because I want to see how these Ionizes feel. We're already here. I've got an hour till Jake gets home anyway. It's like Magic Online knows that I'm displeased with it. It's just like, fuck you, Hogland. I'm gonna kick you while you're down. I don't extras. Sure. Thanks, Pinky. I appreciate that. It's been a long time since we could say that, Rogue Densho. You're not wrong. Welcome to the salt mine where all your land drops are tapped to 2 Delvers stay 1/1s. Yep. When was the last time I think standard was good? I didn't mind 4-color Jeskai black standard. Not that standard format was fine. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it through Cons standard was good. Yeah, last time, let's go with Cons when Cons was in standard. And I'm not talking about when we just had dragons, I'm talking about when it was exclusively Cons. I mean, I kind of wanted to play against Jeskai today, so I guess we're getting our wish. It was expensive, but it was a good format. And honestly, so it's funny, I think the fact that that standard format, everybody spent so much money on fetches getting into that format is part of the reason why modern took off so hard, because like standard fell off the face of a cliff because it was bad, and then everybody had fetch lands, so suddenly they could play modern. So it's just like, well, standard's awful and we can play modern, so like, let's play modern. Peace, Jace. Have a good one. Like, Magic's a luxury hobby, right? Like, the format was expensive and thus it's bad, I think is nonsense. I'm talking, like, purely from a quality of gameplay standpoint. Moist Mardu, right? Esper Red. Yeah, I like that standard format too, Labrat. Really, really like that one too. Spreading Seas in the main deck of Jeskai is interesting. I think we're pretty dead here. I'm gonna cast this and hope they just, like, don't have a removal spell in their deck with all the removal spells. It's a decent pickup. Let's take a peek at what they have going on over there, find out how dead we are. I miss when red decks were a bunch of bad draft cards you could pick up for the price of a sandwich. All right. So you're saying there's a chance. 3 months. Thanks for the content. What's going on? I just cripped my pants. Thanks for the 3-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for the support. I think I'm gonna kill this wall of omens. Thanks, C-Thrill. We're gonna get Electrolyzed and then move on to the next game here. Thanks for sharing that Twitch Prime Thrill. Welcome. Keeping me employed this month. Oh gosh. It's only game 1. We mulligan to 5. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I get to play 3, chat. Gonna be okay. Yeah, I actually really like Scars in. There were a lot of people that complained about Blue-White Delver during Scars in Innistrad Standard, but I actually thought that format had a lot going on in it. We like had Wolf Run Ramp there for a little bit too. Like Delver was good, but like there were other things that were very competitive reasonably too. Yeah, Infect was a thing then as well. Yeah, Wolf Run Ramp. Remember Primeval Titans would fetch Inkmoth Nexus, Wolf Run, just like get you. Master of the Fells. I don't know that I would call that like one of the best standard formats I've played, but I definitely didn't mind it. Double Remand's probably pretty good against their deck full of 4-mana spells. Yeah. I think we're gonna make Friday all standard. See how we still feel about that format. It's good to take breaks and come back. So people often ask me, like, what do you do when you feel frustrated? And it's just like changing formats is just one of the best things you can do when you're frustrated with Magic. Like, different formats in Magic are basically like different games. So being able to play a variety of formats is generally a good thing. What would I consider my favorite standard format to be of all time? Probably Innistrad RTR. Really was a pretty big fan of that one. Did Legacy even exist before Delver was printed? It was entirely different. People registered cards like Werebear. Just wild format. I get Lightning Helixed and cry myself silently to sleep. Basically a 2-for-1. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing Blue-Black Pirates. We played some Blue-Black Pirates yesterday, and then I was playing more Blue-Black Pirates off stream last night. And that's been a lot of fun. Yeah, Birthing Bot in Standard was lit. It's a good time. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Ursinix. I think when Siege Rhino was in Standard, when COD's format was around, I think that format was actually a lot of fun. And there were people that complained about Siege Rhino at the time, but like looking back on it now and like the formats that proceeded after it, of course, like that format was quite fantastic. Yeah, I played Magic for 6.5 hours on stream yesterday, and then like did my post-stream wrap up and like worked on an article, and then I decided I wanted to play more Standard, so I played some Standard off stream too. I basically have an illness, and that illness is called Magic the Gathering. Alright, I think I'm gonna bolt this Wall of Omens and then Vendilion Clique them. They have like double 4-drop. I'm gonna be really sad, but I think I'm just supposed to like jam this Clique now. Is Arena gonna make it to mobile? I have no idea. Double Electrolyze, just cry silently. Oh, they're playing Feldar Guardian. That makes a lot of sense. Huh. I'm actually just gonna get rid of their Dispel here. Hand seems pretty bad for us. Yeah, it looks like they're playing Jeskai Nahiri. Or Jeskai Sihili. Sorry, whatever that other Planeswalker is. It's the red split color Planeswalker. I'm gonna snap Helix my Clique here, and then just like have no pressure. Just gonna get buried. It's probably a healthy mix of the two, Greystar, honestly. Professor Dr. Mr. P, thank you for the brand new Prime support there. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here with that. Remand on a 4-mana spell is about as good as it gets. Alright. Really need to draw a threat here. Probably want to hold the next remand to remand whatever the Snapcaster Mage is going to get. I think I'm pretty obligated to trade here. We are 0-1 and we're down a game in the second match. Okie doke. Just a whole lot of nothing going on. Do 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 do. Jeskai control. Go ahead and remand this. The problem is, like, we're not going to die to this cat combo, but, like, they're just going to, like, fire up this colonnade and kill us. Yeah. ASDF Becker, thank you for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'll fetch a basic mountain here and then remand this again. Yeah, I definitely feel a little bit burnt out on the format for a variety of reasons. They have Helix plus Guardian in hand. I guess these two team up to kill the Celestial Colonnade, but it's still kind of a problem here, right? No, standard's great. Why would we subject ourselves to Legacy? No, I don't even think it's format related. Like, we've just been like, so many of the decks we've been playing have just been getting beat up lately. Part of the reason I dove into, I don't hate Modern. I just like it's been kind of frustrating to play. Two cards we don't know. One's probably a counterspell, and then we can never win. Ooh, so you're saying that's chance. That's all I need, opponent. All I need is a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ionize costing 3 mana looks a little awkward here. I think I'm supposed to play this though, because they're probably gonna like fire this up and block next turn, and I can like trade a 3/1 plus a Wizard's Lightning for the Celestial Colonnade, and like keep on chipping through. I'm never beating an Electrolyze here, so there's not really any point in talking about it. Yeah, I agree, Shaka. I feel a lot of that way too, right? Like a lot of the decks I enjoy playing like died all those things, and those decks have all become moderately popular. Hey, that lets me double Ionize. It's exciting. Let's try one more. Yeah, I subscribed to that school of thought for a little bit, Pooh Bear, about the kick burst lightnings versus not. I don't know. There's upside and downside to both. Yeah, Terminus is an incredibly frustrating Magic card to play against. Terminus is not. Terminus is similar to Karn in the amount of quality gameplay that it generates. Let's try and die one more time here before we wrap it up. Maybe I'll just go through the queue and pull out the good decks to play. I don't know. Playing some of these more medium decks has just not been a good time. Maybe I'll just do a couple on Friday. We'll see. I actually kind of wanted to try the blue-white Eldrazi deck that was in the queue. Could be okay. Here we are. Maybe they won't have Cavern of Souls. Maybe they won't have Cavern of Souls. Oh, they don't have Cavern of Souls. That's so exciting. It's so exciting they don't have Cavern of Souls. Rude. So I'm just gonna Burst Lightning this one. I don't think there's anything wrong with the tempo deck in general. I just think Modern in general has me frustrated recently. It has nothing to do with this specific deck. A lot of the decks we've been playing have just been like Rancid. No Cavern, no Vial. What is this? What is this dream world I've woken up in, chat? They don't have Vial, they don't have Cavern. It's like some kind of weird. I don't understand. It's scary. This is, things are coming up Millhouse. Yeah, Burst Lightning is basically a strictly better Shivan Fire. That's so rude. I was so excited for you to not have that card, opponent. Thank God. Thank God! This Ionize has a text box. They have 5 cards in hand still, because they are missing on land drops, which is a little scary. Huh. Not every deck list that I play on stream ends up on my website. The decks on my website are explicitly modern deck lists. If you read at the top of the deck list page, it explains that. If you're looking for every deck list I've ever played, you want to look at my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel gets absolutely everything archived on it. So youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. You'll be able to find all of my past streams there. I think we've played Pirates twice in the last couple of weeks. It's just Jeskai Delver, I think. I mean, like, it's generically a thing in that, like, you could play something and call it Jeskai Delver, but it's not like a thing that people play consistently in Modern. It's put up sporadic 5-0s here and there. Gross. Yeah, Modern's a format where people basically play whatever. That's true, Beetle. That's true. Alright, so down to 2 cards in hand. I almost thought about responding to the comment talking about Mishra's Bauble flipping Delver, and then I decided better of it. Faerie Conclave's been good. Always been kind of impressed with that creature land. What animations enter on X? Are you trying Arena, or are you making a joke about Magic Online? For those wondering why I didn't replay this, I didn't replay it because it was bounced by Reflector Mage last turn, and my name is not Alex Bertoncini, so thus playing it was not a legal play. Oh yeah, they're great. They turned out really well. That was Streamlabs that did those. Yeah, Ruben, I mean, like, I get that it's work to contribute something meaningful, but I'd rather people just, like, don't contribute than contribute things that aren't meaningful, right? Like, I know the rules of my chat make work, but, like, the rules of my chat are part of the reason why, you know, when there's 800 or 1,000 people in here, the chat isn't just, like, scrolling people spamming nonsense, right? Like, I'd rather people just, like, be quiet rather than open mouth insert foot. It allows me, part of the reason why I'm able to engage with so many people on stream is because there aren't people just, like, screaming nonsense into the void. Seems very good. I'm gonna bottom max. We're gonna play Delver on 1. It's another. It's Twitter's alternative handle, screaming nonsense into the void. Do I want to draw basic mountain here? So if I don't want to draw basic mountain, I can opt past it. I don't think I do. So we're pretty likely to draw another land. And then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bolt this. Maybe I should have gotten a basic mountain there rather than fetch shocking. I think the 15 is pretty low. Yep. All right. All right. So Soul-Scar Mage plus Opt even keeps Thalia at bay here, which is really nice. Because it turns the Soul-Scar into a 2-3 next turn. You saw the Opt. You saw the Opt, opponent. It flipped my Delver. Okay, good. They figured it out. Don't let the burnout get you. Thanks for the great content. Jack the Manic, thanks for the 4 months. I appreciate that. I might just do no modern cuts on Friday and just like pull decks from the queue that I want to play. Might be what we do. It's probably a good compromise. There are actually decks in the queue that I would kind of like to play with that look pretty powerful. Because let's be honest, some of the decks I accept aren't particularly good. But there's usually a good selection of ones that are reasonable in there. You know, like the green-black elves and some of the ones that I've built especially. I just clicked through my combat step because Magic Online. I'm done. I'll catch all of y'all later. I'll be back approximately 6 hours from now at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Cornfield Time. And we'll be playing Standard on Arena at that point. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I am still going to do some Modern on Friday, but it's not going to be decks from the top of the queue down. I'm going to pick and choose which ones I want to play. Don't let the tilt get to you. What's going on, Thalone 3000? Thanks for the 6 months. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here, and I'll catch all of y'all around later. Everybody have a good one.